Hi there. So look, this is the long-awaited up close with Kannan, part owned by the Stallion company and Group France Élevage. Well, it's one of the special moments in the year when I get to pass by Calais and pop in to see the old boy. We've just popped in to see Action Breaker 20 minutes up the road, which is always nice, fantastic stallion. But look, in the end, this is one of the sort of almost, I know you don't really like to say it too much, but sort of almost one of the sort of living gods of the modern jumping breeding. This is Kannan. He's one of the greats now. He'll be one of the greats forever. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about him. You know his breeding already. If you don't, just go on my website, it's all there. He's got in excess of 450 Grand Prix products all around the world. His kids have won Olympic gold medals. His kids have won World Cup finals. They've done absolutely everything, and he's currently at number 5 in the world rankings. He's been at number 1. Yeah, he's covered 7,000 mares for me since I bought him, and for sure he'll head back up to number 1 and probably stay there for quite a long time. There's a billion superlatives that we can say about the horse. A lot of you have probably seen the video that I put up the other day of him just running around the field. That alone got something like 1,200 likes and had a reach of something like 250,000. The horse is loved by a lot of people, and for very, very good reasons. He's a very, very nice guy. He's a lovely big lump of a horse. He's got these fantastic clogs, good old-fashioned kind of horse. Well, I'm old-fashioned type, absolutely, but he is the fashion. He sells more breedings than any other stallion around the world every year. The semen is still fantastic. A friend of ours, 2 straws the other day up in Northern Ireland, mare pregnant straight away, and actually I think it was twins, so he's gonna have to pinch those. But yeah, it's Kannan. I hate to use the word honour. I hate the phrase world class, as you all know, because he defines that phrase, but I won't use it. World class has become the new average, and he's certainly not that. Yeah, the word honour is overused as well, but of course it's an honour to own a fantastic horse like this. He's such a nice guy. He's gone and done it all on his own. He's where he is in the world rankings, actually, because of the kids that he had, obviously, before we bought him, where he was only covering between 80 and 100 mares a year. Not because he was covering 1,000 mares a year or whatever. Those guys are still to come. He's where he is because of we can't say it's limited breedings. Most only be overjoyed to cover 80 or 90 or 100 mares in a year. But when you compare him to a lot of the guys, back in the day were breeding 300, 400, 500, he wasn't, and yet the quality of his, the strike rate from the horse is sensational. So, there it is. You eat the chew, you eat the rope, mate. You eat your rope. We haven't groomed him. He's just in his field. You know, these videos are all about seeing everything up close and pretty much naked. So that's how we like to do it. You're not going to get a slow-mo video of him trotting or anything like that. You're not going to fall that off that old rubbish anyway. He is what he is. He's this lovely big lump of an animal. I think he's a good-looking boy. He's not a pretty horse, but he's a good-looking, handsome man, and he's got all the things. I mean, you look at that video of him with Michelle on board in that final at Fontainebleau, and as if by magic, we're ready for action. Fantastic. Never worked with children or animals. That's for very sure. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really need to say a whole lot more. This is Kannan. I love owning him. He always makes the back of my eyes sting a little bit. Whenever I think about him, and when I see some of the kids. People always say to me, "Oh God, Ken, every Kannan kid is it's like they belong to you." They feel like a part of the family. Obviously, part of the way in which we look after Bertram Allen stallions is because of Molly Malone, and the Allen family bought breedings each year from Kannan, and there you are. So there it is. This is Kannan. He is one of the greats. He will always be one of the greats. In 100 years' time, I won't be around. He won't be around, but we'll all be talking about him. In some way, shape or form. I think he's going to be one of the great dam sires, like Ramiro, like Carthago. I'm not convinced he's a stallion maker. Sorry for those of you who've got stallions. If he is, just keep him as sport horses. I think that's probably the better way. So we'll see about that. But as I said, I think he's making we know he's making amazing sport horses. He makes fantastic mares. So the burnt chestnut mares are the ones you want to keep. That's very, very sure. They're the ones that are going to go and do plenty. So we'll have to see. Before he gets a little bit irritated with the 2 boys either side of him, we've got Kentucky just down there, and Utrillo or something like that there, and something else there, I don't know what it is, a brown horse. But before he gets too snarky with me and gets pissed off with them, I'll leave you to it. But there you are, this is Kannan, one of the all-time greats, and I love the fact that I own him. So there we are. Thanks. Well done, mate.